Now that makes sense. That makes sense, okay? Whoever said that this two-pronged announcement on Hollywood and Alcatraz is an attack on California, that makes sense because we have the economy of a small nation. We have the fourth largest economy on our own. We just beat Japan, remember. And Team Red has been dying to get their grubby, dirty little paws on us because we've got money. And you know what happens when they see money. They got to jump in and take it for themselves, right? They want to bankrupt and turn it into the cesspool they keep claiming it is. They also don't want us to leave because we are the money. We fund all those broke ass states that call us names and say we're a cesspool. They don't know that they get their funding from us because they're broke as shit. Okay, so this is them attacking California again. Yes, Alcatraz is a tourism spot. It's a money maker. We will lose money. Northern California will lose money if, and I don't think any of these things are going to happen. They're just saying shit. But the point is this, okay, they would lose money in tourism. It would cost crazy amounts. And we already know the swallowers and two-teethers don't care about what anything daddy wants to do costs, any price. Let them run the deficit out. They don't care. They don't, as long as it's whites in charge, okay? In the name of their faith, all right? It's all fine. They believe it. So the thing is filled with asbestos and lead. Hasn't been used since the 60s. The amount of money it would take to open it just so he can throw judges in there to make a show of the judges who stand in the criminals' way, because that's where we are. We are in the era of just rampant white crime where it's fine. As long as you look like this, then it's not against the law. If you look like this, it's against the law. Existing when you look like this is the problem. But when you look like you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. And that's why so many of them are reluctant to really, really get rowdy with this. We're over here waiting and they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of stressed from all this protesting. I think I need a week in Switzerland to relax and then I'll come back and continue protesting. Meanwhile, we're over here like we can't even go take a week in Switzerland, but enjoy, I guess, taking your break because it's so hard thinking about how hard it must be for what other people have to live through. And I'm pointing to me, but I'm not even of the people who are really, really, having concerns. I empathize for them and I don't see how anyone can just relax and be like, I'm not going to think about that today. Like, okay, it must be nice. That's the community that we talk about, that we keep seeing. Anyway, so then Hollywood, right? That's Southern California. Okay. They want to tariff films that have anything that was filmed or produced in a foreign country. Well, that's most films. So separate from that affecting anime and all that shit. So good luck with that. That's not going to stick. Any people here love anime? They're trying to cripple the film industry down here under the guise of making it strong again. You have to realize that whatever they say, it's the opposite. If he says he's doing this because he wants to save Hollywood because he loves California, that should ring as bullshit to you. Okay, it should absolutely ring as bullshit. He's doing this to bullshit. All right. He's attacking the state that has the fourth largest economy on the planet because they want to whip us into submission despite all that noise about leaving things to the states. It's funny. It's like the only things they want to leave to states are horrible things to red states, and blue states they want to legislate into submission. Do you just see what they're trying to do with the Department of Education budget? They're basically making it so that college is for rich white people only again. That's it. They're getting rid of the subsidized loans, repayment programs. If you don't have the money for college, you don't get to go to college. And if you noticed, you're starting to see more and more propaganda commercials from Indeed. Don't look for jobs that require degrees. Don't even bother. It's already starting. Okay, separate from the bots telling you, why are you going to school? You took out loans and you didn't repay it, coming from the same people who didn't repay their PPP loans that they bought Teslas with. Okay, those people, the criminals themselves, talking about, oh, you college students. Yeah, that's what you get. All right. They're dumping on it. It's happening. And some of y'all aren't paying attention either. You're like, we're the most educated bloc. Yeah, that's why they're doing this. That's why they're doing it. In another 10 years, none of us will be able to get in. Half of y'all won't be able to get in. It will be the children of Elon who are able to get in. And they are not going to be smart enough. All right. It'll be the children of Stinchy and Prophet Sundown. Okay. Those kids, they aren't smart either. Not one of them. All right, they'll be all the ones going to college. Now, the smart people will be doing the field labor jobs because that's what we need to do as patriots. All right, those of us that are left, anyway, they're going to be purging a lot of us, but going to leave a few. Going to leave a few because when white people need to make money, they need to do something to one of us and then claim to be the victim. So they'll keep some of us around, okay? Just enough to kick. Just enough to kick. Looking forward to that.